Thank you, Adstock Nepal, for this opportunity to share some of my views on post-COVID-19 marketplace. I would like to put it very straight that in terms of agencies, first of all, we need to look back into ourselves, that we can do three major things in and after this pandemic. First of all, we need to look back into our work style, our business focus. Are we doing the right thing? Could there be a better ideas to improve ourselves? So, for example, very basic example is we are very much traditional workers. Just because if anything has to be discussed, we need to rush to the client's office. Crossing all those traffic hassles and managing all the time. You hardly get in a day, and you have very less productivity. What if we can do that in distance? For example, we are doing right now. We have internet, we have telephone, we have emails and everything. So why not we do it by these mediums? It can definitely increase our productivity and it can definitely ease the process. So I think this is one thing. And the same way, for example, we are more focused on the traditional kind of marketing and branding activities. When the situation has been changing so rapidly, so as the consumer behavior, how good or how far we are, being able to adapt the new market change. How digital are we in our work habit? I think this is one way we can focus on. The second one we can think about is the marketplace. Marketplace means, we are mainly, running after the clients operating inside the country. Can we not go beyond the borders? Can we not be the agency of the South Asia? Can we not be the agency of the Asia or the Europe, America, Australia, or a global agency? Can we not think about this? Then what is actually holding us back doing so? So I think the second is this. So we should not be limiting to the certain clients or operating here, but we can also think beyond the borders, and I think this is the right time to prepare ourselves better. The third thing we can do now is to look after the our skill sets. Is that enough? Working with limited software is it enough? Or limited with a limited mindset, is it enough? Or working with the limited people, is it enough? Or can we go beyond that? What is the global skill sets required to run an agency? What is the global skill sets that is required to consult the big brands, big names and big companies? Can we not prepare ourselves for that? So I think these three major things we can focus as an agency here in Nepal in this lockdown situation. The second part of this talk is regarding to the brand. For a brand, as a creative consultant, I would again like to suggest three different things that most of the brands are forgetting these days. Because any activities, advertising, marketing or branding, whatever it is, they are mainly focused on increasing the profits. Profits all the time. So probably this is not the right time to do the advertising and marketing campaigns. But what about the branding? You can still do that. You can still be visible. You can still stay by your customer side. So I think branding has a bigger meaning and the bolder meaning than the marketing and advertising itself. So it's a long-term association. So why you are missing it out in this pandemic or the critical situation? I think you should not do that. The second thing I would like to suggest is to explore new ideas. This is the time that your agencies are almost free. You can probably be more creative because never the time had allowed you to be creative like this time right now. So you never had this situation ever before. So why not you be more creative, more innovative in your branding approach? Think it over. I think it gives you the new window to open. So this is second. And the third one is to stand by your aspirations. That means you have put very nice slogans and taglines underneath your logo. But are you standing by with it? So in this difficult time, if you don't do it, then when will you do it? So you have to do that. You have to stand by your slogans and values you have put forth in your brand. You need to come forward, you need to stay connected, you need to show some empathy to your customers and consumers. So if you don't do it now, they will be forced to forget you, and later when the situation gets normal, you are no different than the existing any of the brands, competitive brands in the marketplace. So you have to prepare yourself, you have to equip yourself, you have to keep connected with your consumers in this time, so that it will build the long-term brand association with your consumers, and it will pay you back when the situation gets normal. Thank you very much. I think this is a very personal thought from my side. So I would definitely love to hear your feedbacks and comments. Thank you so much.